wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation.
Yep, strength of salvation, man. And that's the point, man. Through Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, Lord willing, we're worthy to obtain that salvation, man. But it takes the difference of being on the highways and hedges, and living this word, in this wicked society, man. That's the change.
This wisdom will keep you from compulsively acting out. In certain situations.
Yeah, these people, they're on such edge. They're basically in a panic zone. That's why they're acting out the way they're doing. Because we're coming to a time where if you don't have the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai with you, you're not gonna have there's no solution. There's literally no solution for you. That's why when it says knowledge and wisdom shall be thy stability, when you look it up in the Hebrew, it means faithfulness, or faith. Basically, our faith is what's going to keep us intact. These people don't have faith. That's why the scriptures, Yahweh Shai said, when he comes back, shall he find faith on earth? Faith is going to be bearing in these last days, man. And when you don't have faith, you're going to move recklessly out of fear. You're going to make haste in the time of trouble. That's why these motherfuckers are taking leaps off of bridges and jumping off of,
Yep, taking their
that's
lives.
Why they're doing what they're doing.
What is it? Suicide, murders? Murder, suicide.
Everybody kill themselves.
Yeah.
It's just going to increase.
Yeah.
It's just going to increase more and more and more.
Because they don't have answers. That's why we said they're going to wander to and from through the world looking for answers, looking for the only ones that had answers, that were seeing what was going to happen before, the prophets. Which the word prophet means to say before.
If somebody can also get 2nd Ezra 5. Starting at the top.
2nd Ezra 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the token, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. And the way
you go.
People are going to be in great confusion. They're not going to understand the signs that the Lord is leaving in the earth and in the signs. And it's like in the heavens. They're not going to understand why these plagues are hitting them. There's going to be a great ball of confusion, man. They're going to be trying to seek to idols, soothsayers, tarot card readers. They're going to be trying to look for answers, and they're going to be spaced the hell out because they're not going to get the answers that they're looking for.
Just like you're saying, it's all going to be because they have no hope.
They have no hope. And they don't have comfort. They don't have these scriptures, man. So just look for more of this behavior that you see from these people become more bizarre. It's going to get more bizarre out here, man. Right now, these people are still fortunate. They can go to a restaurant. You can go get you some tacos right across the street. You can go get you a beer. You can go get some shots. Go get,
Yeah, you still feel safe.
Take your woman out, walk around downtown Vegas, walk the Vegas Strip. You can still do that right now. We're just imagining the conditions that's going to take place where you're not going to even be able to do these everyday activities.
Know that these activities are going to be gone, and think what, like you said, what it's going to take to have the government, the world basically, take this away from you.
You're not going to want to go outside.
And it's not just going to be the pestilence like it was the last time. They're going to bring that back, and they're going to couple it with some new shit. Crazy shooters and gatherings and whatever else that's been going on. That's not something that's just going to stop happening. The New Zealand one was one. This one in Buffalo was another one. The one the brother mentioned just now. Was that today? Today in Orange County,
New Zealand was in 2019, but that's what inspired the one in Buffalo.
This is good, where they got the live stream looking like Call of Duty and shit, man. You motherfuckers always play this shit and don't think of the consequences that's happening to the mind. You've been trained. You see the motherfucker in this new shit? He actually stepped behind the thing to reload.
Yeah.
Like it was in the game. So nobody can shoot you from long distance. When you came to stopped them again,
Yeah.
and then kept going. I was like, what the? Like they're playing a fucking video game, man. These conditions are gonna continue, and they allowed these games to come out like this, so you would be in that type of mind state. So when they throw the MK Ultra or turn to 5G or whatever the hell they end up doing on it, you can go right in the mode. All right? We can foresee all of this shit. Now, you'd be like, well, y'all was off on that. This didn't age well, whatever. But shit's going to happen at the end, man. Regardless of the route that the Heavenly Father takes with it, it's going to happen to accomplish what He wants to happen. And that part we're not getting wrong at all.
One thing we know the Lord did say was that great death is coming.
Yep.
Great death. And these little shootings here and there, I mean, that's part of the times, you know, we're in the beginning of sorrows, you know, and these are, a lot of this is just judgment coming down the pipe on these wicked, you know, niggas, 2/3, whoever. But ultimately, the Lord's gonna start bringing death in a major way.
Right.
You're gonna see people by the thousands dropping, man. And it ain't gonna be no psyop, it ain't gonna be no stage bullshit.
You're going to smell the flesh, burning flesh.
You're gonna get to see it live directly, right as soon as you walk out your home, man.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, the judgment that Yahweh Shemel Shai they're bringing is personal, man.
Yeah.
Because you've been personally disrespecting them.
Yeah.
You know, the scriptures talk about in Revelation 18 how our sins have reached unto heaven. And well, that's because the sins of you niggas, man. Talking about all you people, man, not just Jake. So the Lord is going to make sure that he unleashes these plagues and these scourges for you, man.
While you in the great ball of confusion trying to figure it out, the truth is gonna be hidden from you.
Yep.
He's gonna make sure you don't understand. You're gonna be walking around, you know, like a chicken with his head cut off,
It's
man.
going to happen to me.
Yeah.
It's going to happen to you.
You're gonna be walking around like a blind man, you know,
Open that door.
in darkness, man, trying to figure it out. Go ahead.
Like in 2 Ezra 5:1. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
And that's where we are right now. The land shall be barren of faith, man. You know, people are becoming, you know, they're because they're in that anti-Messiah spirit. They're denouncing religion, they're denouncing morals. There's no morality here no more. You know, so really people don't have faith in anything that's not tangible that they can use, you know, for their own a personal benefit. You know, whether it be their weapons, whether it be money, you know, things that's gonna basically pass away. All right. But there a lot of most people, as you see in these last days, just through their actions, they're showing that they don't believe in the Most High. They're denouncing the Most High, man, with their rebellion.
Yep.
You know, if you stand for the Transformer community,
Alphabet soup.
you're against the Most High. You don't believe. You really don't have faith. You know, or you believe that the Most High made a mistake. You know, because you was born a female, but you felt like you should have been born a male, or you should have been born with no genitals at all. You know, you're supposed to come out like the Barbie and Ken doll. Yeah. Like you're supposed to be born a Muppet or something. That's you rebelling against the Most High, man.
Non-binary.
Non-binary. Yeah. That's all satanic, man.
All right, all right.
That's all satanic, man. And you seeing with a lot of people siding with that viewpoint, they're showing you in these last days that they're against the Most High. And it's no different than how it was during the time of the floods. That's why the Lord had to basically bring the first death. Because they was in that same spaced out mentality. These people, they were spaced out and they were far gone. There was nothing that they can do. There was nothing Noah can do anymore. Once he was finished building that ark up, that was it. That was it. There was nothing left else. There was nothing left to be said once he completed that ark. All right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
Wickedness is going to continue to elevate. You know, the alphabet mafia, they're growing more and more wings. You know, gaining more power. You know, pushing more agenda. They going after the children. They're taking the children's innocence.
They about to add a new letter.
Oh, kind. We knew
Yeah.
that.
We called it when they first put the first four
Kind.
names up there.
And
Yeah.
really, hey, we seen that
You see what they're doing with Disney right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already setting it up. Man.
And you see they got Disney got all these superhero shit going on.
Yeah.
You know, to distract you to get you to watch it.
Yeah. And what is it? They got the Disney Plus shit is about to take over Netflix. Really?
Yep.
So everyone gonna be. What do you think they're gonna promote on that?
Hey, that's what's gonna make the destruction of this place that much more satisfying
Yep.
to watch. You know, to witness.
If you're not signing a crime about this bullshit that's going on, if you're under a rock, literally under a rock somewhere, acting like, you know, hiding under the covers like the killer don't see you, you know?
Turning a blind eye.
Yeah.
really, if you're not signing crime for it, then signing crime against it, then you're for it, man. Because the scriptures say, well, not only those that have to do the wickedness, but those that have pleasure in them that do them.
Yep.
I believe it's the book of Romans 1.
So this, everything that we see going on, it's just leading to a massive judgment.
Needed judgment.
That's spoken of in the scriptures against this place.
Hey, if we didn't speed up the time for the elect sake, there would be no flesh to say. We'd all be consumed by this BS, man. We'd have to go along with it till it corrupted us, man. That's why we know before we get corrupted by it, the Heavenly Father will make us return, will allow His Son to make us return.
Yeah.
We've been watching videos, you know, of him showing up, man. Showing up. But we like, what the fuck is this shit moving? Stars don't move like that, then all of a sudden, bigger ones than the fucking massive ones show up. Hey, man. Just wait till it comes. That's what's all in the scriptures. Wait till that shows up on the earth, man. These niggas confusing now. They're gonna take their little pistols and shoot out. The guns ain't taken by that point. Shit is going on. Yeah, go on,
Back in second Ezra.
So you gotta ask yourself, what are you gonna do when these things begin or are happening in the earth? Well, you should have took the time now before they happen, is the point we're trying to make. Now's the time to get yourself in line to escape the things that's happening in the future, starting with the time of now. Prepare for it. You gotta go.
Second Ezra 5:3. In the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly. But if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trumpet that the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night, and the moon thrice in the day, and blood shall drop out of wood. And
It's gonna be strange, man. A lot of strange phenomenons and occurrences, man. You know. Go ahead.
And blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people shall be troubled. And even he shall rule whom they look not for, that dwell upon the earth, and the fowl shall take their flight away together. And the Sodomitic sea shall cast out fish, and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
What we seeing?
Yeah, we're seeing that already.
All these changing their places.
You're seeing confusion in many places. You know, uproars. You know, all type of destructive behavior happening, and then you got animals removing themselves from, you know, the fields and the forests. You know, coming into actual neighborhoods. You know, hey, these are all signs that this world is passing away. The current world is it's decaying, man. All right. These people are proud as hell, but they're dying. You're proud as hell, but you're confused. You're like, come on, man.